ask you about him. Are the buffs strong enough for you to play him again anytime soon? Or are they not quite up to Max's approval?
Who?
Captain Falcon?
Who?
Oh, never mind. Okay.
Falco? Yeah, Captain Falco from Star Fox. Yeah, his buffs are pretty cool.
Yeah.
I kind of like him. I don't think I'd man him, though. But yeah, anyway, we got Rob and Pac-Man. So 8bitman versus Sinji, Florida versus New York. Two regions that, have clashed in the past. Really, Central Florida, not where 8bitman is from, and South Florida. But, it's all love between everybody. It's just like a cool, Northeast versus Southeast rivalry. I wish we explored a little further. So if you guys could talk some smack maybe in the Twitch chat between games, I'd appreciate that.
Yeah, that would be nice. I mean, this would be the tournament to do it. If you're from Florida, you should know how to talk some trash in bracket. I've been to a couple CEOs. They get rowdy. Goodness gracious, the Sinji might be getting a little bit more rowdier. I like that down there. Send him clear to the right, down to the blast zone. Perry?
Just saying, tri-state, baby. That's how we do it.
Yes, sir.
Oh, 8bitman going crazy for a down air off stage, knowing that if he can even this one up after getting kind of destroyed on his first stock, that would be huge for him. Bring the mental game back into his favor a little bit. But now we're just going to see Sinji grind this one out as much as possible. Stay away, play to the advantage that you have.
I'm kind of beginning to wonder if him riding Sinji's wave like that was almost intentional for the downer. Maybe he knew he was going to go lower. Maybe he repositioned himself. Who knows? It's always a head scratch when you see people interact with Pac-Man Hydrant.
I wouldn't pass him to know that. It would make sense, right? If he threw it out all the way out there where Pac-Man was gonna run away to. So I don't know. Could be a huge brain read, could be a happy accident, but either way, wow, Sinji almost landing that forward smash, but the get up attack just enough to reach.
Yeah, and I can certainly see how Sinji's starting to kind of trail away here in this match. I mean, the zoning game is, certainly the zoning game, but when I think of just the combo potential that Pac-Man has, I think people kind of sleep on that, man. Again, it's kind of a switch and play style. You get the zoning, then you get too close, and you're a big body like Rob, you're going to eat a lot of these airs, these down airs, whatever it is that Pac-Man's bringing out, see?
Sinji taking on the platform. Nice use of the apple there, just hit 8bitman for trying to run at you. The cherry too, yeah, also having that vertical angle. This man knows his fruits, bro.
Living in this climate, Max, definitely everybody needs to eat more fruit, so you better know it.
Very true.
Okay, it's the parry.
Yo!
Getting animation of the down smash.
Did you see him throw the cherry at the water? That was crazy. Okay, looking at baiting out of shield option from 8bitman. Sinji working on a 3-stock, though. In zoner dittos, man. I mean, not that this is a ditto, obviously, but zoner versus zoner matchups, you don't typically see a comeback of this stature happen.
No, you definitely don't. I think, you're definitely at least going to see him get a stock, maybe. I mean, I'm not, no shot at Sinji's gameplay. I mean, but this is 8bitman, for God's sake. I expect to at least see one stock. At least one. I can see how this is definitely difficult, especially online. I could probably tell you that was more dangerous. But there it is. Spoken into existence. My bad, Sinji. Didn't mean to kill your 3-stock greens, but at least you're still up, though, buddy.
Yeah, I think he'll let this one go. If there's a time for a commentator's curse, I think he'd certainly take that. Sinji just setting the hydrant up. Looking to pressure 8bitman into approaching, and instead we're just going to see the bell catch him from underneath. Damn. All right, Sinji going up game 1. Tri-State looking good so far. Got to replay real quick. Yeah, this is one of the best moments of the game. It didn't work, but it still happened, and it looked really cool. So yeah, he throws the hydrant backwards out of the charge forward into the water. That would have been such a sick edge guard if he landed that.
One more time.
Yeah, reverse.
Yeah, reverse. Wow.
So close.
Very, very smooth gameplay right here. When we used to obviously go to online, or not online, but offline tournaments, 80 years ago, back when it was safe to go outside and whatnot.
Yeah, rode my dinosaur to the venue,
Yep, that type of stuff. Back in the Bedrock days. I used to interview Sinji, and he would give me pretty much the same interview all the time. Just want to do my best. I feel like this is my tournament. And, as an interviewer, you're just kind of like, yep, on God, this is definitely your tournament. But then, but then I see him play right now, and I was like, you know what? Maybe this is his time to shine. I never want to take a shot at anybody because, if you're flying to these events, you're paying money out of pocket, you're doing your thing, obviously, that's the type of motivation you need to give yourself. But then sometimes with players, it's just not applied properly. But Sinji looks like he's applying that ideology very well. And if that game number one wasn't like, a decisive, whatever, then I don't know what the heck will be for Sinji. But that was pretty.
Oh, okay, gonna stay on the same stage after almost taking a 3-stock. 8bitman very bold in that regard, but I don't think the stage was necessarily what cost him here. Like, this is a pretty neutral stage in general. Good for both characters because they like having a lot of space. So 8bitman says, shout out to Hazmat, he's gonna change the game plan, not the floor plan.
There you go. No forward tilt. Excuse me, not forward tilt, forward air, excuse me.
Looks like the combination of gyro and laser will break the hydrant. So that's really good for Rob. Allows him to just chip away at it from afar. And yeah, having that laser aimable from the platform at the hydrant too, just really good for your zoning game.
Yeah, I agree. But I am kind of a little curious to see how well Sinji can play around the item play as well. I mean, I know obviously there are differences from, just gyro, in comparison to what Pac-Man has. But, at the end of the day, it's still an item in hand. I would assume Sinji will be pretty well versed with that. So you definitely want to be safe on how you throw your options at Pac-Man players, especially at this level.
Yeah, both of these guys are going to be real competent in the item play, but I guess the key difference being that gyro stays on stage, and it's a lot easier to steal than the fruit, which disappears pretty much right after. So, yeah, if Sinji is able to turn the gyro on 8bitman, that could be really good for him. You can also, of course, charge. Or, no, I guess you can't because it's something in your hand. But you can use special moves with an item in your hand. So I wonder if Sinji's able to, just hold on to the gyro and not give it back to him, charge his fruit up, throw his hydrant out, you know what I'm saying? Got a lot of different options.
Very true.
And then
right here, electing to go as deep as he can, but then gets the KO off the top of the screen. It's being, kind of relentless off stage. And okay, 8bitman. Okay.
And yeah, speaking of turning characters' tools against them, man, you could do just that with the hydrant. We've seen 8bitman doing it pretty steadily throughout the games, but that was a decisive moment right there. Now it's pretty much dead even, just a slight lead for 8bitman, but wow, Sinji using the hydrant as a wall. Dude, that's why wall stages are banned. Should we ban Pac-Man?
Let's take it to Twitter. That's usually where I get most of my correct information from anyway.
Right, same. I'm pretty sure that they would say yes, so that might be a mistake. Can't imagine.
In the community, the only characters that would be able to be played would be like Joker and Alexander probably. Everybody else would be banned.
I don't even know about them, man. I don't think they've got great odds. It would just be like no characters, man. You gotta pick random and have computers play the game. Especially in the Wi-Fi era, bro. I've seen a salty tweet about literally every character in this game.
Just train your amiibos up, see what they can do for you.
Yeah, these two characters near the top of that list. But I mean, in the hands of Sinji and 8bitman, these characters are pretty hype. Like, the setups are elaborate and deliberate. They're going for smart stuff.
Yeah, I haven't seen too much type of like wild gameplay or anything from both of these two. I think there's obviously a lot of respect being shown due to the nature of how these characters are set up. A lot of projectiles probably means you won't be able to approach willy-nilly and aggressively for free. Gotta watch how you fight off stage versus Pac-Man too, because of the other steps where you spring back up. So 8bitman will have to be a little bit more patient here, but of course the things come to those. Certainly laid out more options right there. Break down stats.
See if Sinji has enough gas in the tank to even up the stocks here before the lead gets out of hand. 8bitman probably just going to stay as far as he can from Sinji, not interact with Pac-Man's good normals up close. Just hit the hydrant with either your big moves up close or the gyro laser combination from far away. All right, Sinji, though, going to tie it up. He's only down 30. This could be a simple Galaxian combo. Oh, 8bitman knows how dangerous that is, though.
He said, we out. Yeah, he said, don't even touch the top platform. I have that covered as well, too. Great options in the air as always for Pac-Man. But of course, 8bitman certainly has some strong ones as well. Very large hitboxes, mind you.
Love that angled up laser from 8bitman. Going right over the hydrant, not even interacting. Oh, he's starting to cook, man. This might be a game 3 on our hands. Sinji, though, okay, gonna get the opening. Up throw, only one up air.
I think he's expecting to roll in. Now, see, on another character, another player, I could certainly see it for Pac-Man. Whatever. They don't particularly mind being backed into a corner because of how much of the game that could be played off stage potentially. So That was actually a really smart option right there for Sinji to just stay in place and not roll. I feel like 8bitman might have shown his hand a little bit too early too, just throwing the gyro down. Usually when they throw it down, they're expecting to get up off the ledge type so they can get that set up, but not exactly sure what the game plan was there.
All right, 8bitman with stage control. And he catches the tech chase. Damn, he whiffed a down tilt too, but that move, of course, just so fast to start and finish that you can kind of throw it out as like a check. Like, hey, did you miss your tech? Or did you tech in place? No? All right, whatever. I will still throw the down tilt either way and then go for the chase on your roll. Damn, clean stuff. And now we've got an even set. All right, and a quick replay too.
We got that sick one, that sick replay. Let's go ahead and take a look at that, man. Huge shout out to Red Bull for this as well, too. So there's the gyro plus the nair plus the hydrant. Once more, great uses of not just your tools, but your tools in in competition with your opponent's tools as well. That was actually some really smart stuff by 8bitman. Not quite as of a defining match as we've seen versus in game number 1, but still really, really close nonetheless. So let's see how game number 3 works out.
We've actually got another replay. Like I said, man, these sets are going to be big brained, right? Like the zoner versus zoner matchups. Yeah, this was so cool, dude. Rob getting pushed back, but into the hydrant. So he stayed right there. Sinji able to continue. Oh, and the hydrant too to catch the air dodge to ledge. Such great coverage. All right, so now we're going into a game 3. Both players equipped with plenty of information on each other's playstyles now. You know, if you didn't study their VODs before going into the set, now whatever, you got your crash course in the first 2 games, and it all boils down to this one.
That's right. Game number 3, and yesterday when I was commentating, I didn't get a lot of game number 3s. That could just be traditionally just due to the nature of pool. Really excited to see some more nail-biting type of sets. I mean, I know Dom will bring that out to one of the best players in the world, but I want to see it while I'm on the block. I don't want to only see it when I'm at home or when I'm in bed watching it. So, glad these guys are giving us a show finally.
Yeah, we've definitely got some good sets, man, and a couple good ones to follow as well. So now we're going to Hollow. So this is like pretty much Zoner's paradise. You can stay in the corner and still escape to flat ground above you, which is, a unique advantage on this stage. And then you've also got a lot of space to work with. All right, gyro and hydrant in play. I always describe those moves as like lines in the sand that the characters draw to say like, hey man, you can't really cross this point, otherwise you're facing a disadvantage. So they keep setting them both up, and it's like, yo, I'm not going past this point. I'm hiding behind this.
Yeah, most definitely. All right. Still close-ish. Has the bell in hand, so obviously your opponent should definitely be on high alert for this exact reason. Forward smash is the one that's actually going to take the cake. I usually see some Pac-Man players like elections up smash. The forward smash obviously has a kind of space that thing properly, but whatever gets the job done.
All right, throwing the apple down at him, but it's not going to pan out. Sinji just holding the stock lead, playing very evasively. You're going to see him go for that 45-degree apple toss, like, hey, I'm jumping around, staying safe, and going to the other platform, maybe from across the stage. A lot of great ways for him to like almost circle camp, but not really, and just burn time and force its lead.
Okay, keeping him off the platform, great precision with the laser. Yes, don't take a place with some Pac-Man who can fight up close, believe it or not. Not just in the air. Oh, I forgot all about that. We haven't seen that at all.
Yeah, right? That's the X factor for Rob. Side B taking stocks at really early percents, but Sinji just not leaving himself open for it. And I think Pac-Man's also got a very solid recovery, so you won't really see a lot of opportunities for him to line up that easy one when they're coming back to ledge. Ooh, up B. Okay, I like that. Stuffing out the gyro toss, I believe is what 8bitman went for. Big back air, though. All right, stocks are even. 106, that's a pretty large hill to climb, especially against a Pac-Man that's not going to approach you, but you can do it. Like, you can find that side B at 70 and kill him. Ooh, clean. Adjusting his combo to account for the hydrant, or I guess just, the opener that he looked for. Very smart stuff by 8bitman. Great counterplay to his opponent's character, but he's got to just avoid the kill setups at this point. was doing a great job of keeping it even, or making it almost even.
Obviously, you play zoners and you're on things like this, you have a lot of room to, set up shot. And I do like the fact that as much as 8bitman needs to set up shot, it also allows Sinji to do it for free either. I mean, there is so much distance between them and get to them, but at least make it difficult for them,
All right, 8bitman trying to get rid of the hydrant. Doesn't really matter. Sinji not falling into anything lethal. Oh, smart. Jumps over the get-up attack. Gonna get the tech chase completed with hydrant. Jump, low-key, the best tech chase in the game. Or, like, one of them. Oh, man, the classic, dude. The new classic. I mean, not enough Pac-Man players are doing that to really call it the classic yet, but in the 20XX, they're all gonna be going for that.
That's right.
The loop-de-loop with the side B. So cool to see it. Oh, the cherry staying active. 8bitman going for back air, and he kind of like pushed himself into that with the propulsion. All right, even stocks, but yet again, 8bitman down 100+%. Not very easy to make it up in a matchup like this, but you don't necessarily have to get the percent lead anymore, right? It's just about closing out the stock. So you might be looking for something like a spike, the side B that we were talking about, or maybe just a very strong smash attack. Rob packs a lot of punch when he lands those moves.
I agree, but this is also a part of the match where I feel like Rob can get dangerous. He doesn't. Sometimes Rob don't mind strong attacks. They know that they have the ability to kind of zone you, and especially in a situation like this where they know you need to approach 30 KO. This is where some of these Robs start to shine.
Pac-Man, though, certainly in a comfortable position, up 100%. Like, what more can you ask for? You got time to charge your fruit. Just set your hydrant up, make him have to spend his laser, commit his gyro just to get rid of it. Oh, and then you just look for the confirms off the bell or even the raw kill with the key. But Sinji going to do a former right there. Close that one out 2-1. Another pretty close competitive set, all things considered. 8bitman put one on the board for himself and brought him down to last stock. Definitely within cheese percents, I'd say. Like the Nair to side B off the stage could have really worked out for him.
Yeah, most def. Like I said before, I've interviewed Sinji a few times, and I've been waiting for him to have that run. You know what I'm saying? Like this is Sinji's moment. And Sinji's obviously been able to perform at a pretty top level at most events, but I'd like to see him go in now. Like I'd like to see the Pac-Mans get some representation, more representation. I mean they have pretty okay representation, but at a tournament like this would definitely be the one to go ham at.
And now you get to see him go ham yet again, courtesy of the Red Bull replay. Let's run that real quick, see some of the best moments of the set. Oh, the key to Hydrant, man, a classic setup. Covers the ground and the air so well. Oh, that was still the best. If it hit, and especially if it killed, I would have popped off so hard. You wouldn't need to find a replacement for me.
Nice. Yeah, I like that one. That was really smooth. Thought it was safe up there. Thought it was sweet on the platform, but of course, the bell certainly proving you otherwise.
Yeah, that up smash and smash 4, it would drop between hits 1 and 2 so often that like if you did get on platform height against it, you might live, but it's a lot more reliable in this game. Oh man, it's such a nasty frame trap there. And that too, man, like that was a frame trap and a tech chase at the same time.
Yeah, I think he thought he was safe when that first down tilt didn't connect, so then he elected to roll out. But I remember up smash also has the scoop on it too, man. Catches from a pretty safe distance away. And no hydrant play free that time. Ends up catching you with that big back air.
Man, that was such a good setup by Sinji. And yet again, the bell on the platform. And that time on Kalos, he was too high for a smash attack to connect, right? So he had to go for back air, and you can live that for significant